We did start 3 freshmen, and it's going to be that we have to learn the hard way and learn from our mistakes. And it's not really the mistakes that we're making, it's the intensity that we're making them in. We're not very intense, we're just lackadaisical, and this isn't the same team that that you've seen us play. Well, I mean, I know that we started 0-5 and now we're 2-4, but we do have 3 freshmen that are getting a lot of playing time. It's just that the returners, the Jamishas and the Adishas and the Baileys and the Lakes, they're the ones that have played last year, so they're the ones that should have a little bit of fire in them, and we don't really see that. We can't put that pressure on the freshmen because they are learning, and they come from high school and this is all new to them. So, it's a big concern for us. So it's stuff that we have to address and fix. We really do.
How does it get fixed?
Well, they have to care enough to change and to be intense. And, if it's the game that they love, then they should do it a little bit better. Well, we did, and then we try to play a lot of kids to get them in early. But why do we have to drop in our intensity level when we do sub? And we are dropping. And, and it's acceptable because everybody on the floor is just like, well, okay. Well, if you're, it's like little sheep. If one does it, then the rest does it. And, we follow the leader a little bit on that. And, the coaches are intense, but we can't go out and play for them. It has to be leadership on the floor. Everybody has to be accountable and go out and play as if their life depended on it. And we don't have that desire yet. And, there's one reason why we finished first the first year and second last year is because we did play a lot harder than we're playing now. But to make them realize, unless it's a chemistry thing, unless they're too nice, but it's something that needs to be addressed. Well, it is, and that's why we're playing this tough schedule so we can get prepared for it. If we had a schedule where we played teams like this the whole entire time, we would be surprised when we get the conference. Right now, we know what we need to work on. We have to work on it, and we did play that tough schedule, and we do it every year on purpose to prepare ourselves for conference play. But it starts in practice. It starts for 2.5 hours in practice from the tip until the end, so then that way you can play 4 quarters and make it happen. It should be easy to play in games. There's plenty of timeouts. There's media timeouts. There's timeouts that we can call. So if we can do it for 2.5 hours in practice, why can't we come out here and do it when the bright lights are on? So it's stuff that we need to really work on and push. And it like I said before, it's really not our freshmen. It is our upperclassmen. It is our kids that played before. They have to finally decide that I'm tired of either sitting on the bench, I'm not getting my minutes, or they're never going to play, and we'll just go through the year with freshmen. We could play 3 freshmen, a sophomore, and a senior. We could play 4 freshmen and a senior. I don't have a problem with that. And I guess they don't realize that really could happen. And, the longer you sit, the less chances you have a chance to get back in. And, we play a lot of players right now, and we give them chance after chance after chance. And, that's going to wear thin when it comes time for conference. So we have to fix it now and do it. You have to say, really what happened to Bailey and what happened to Adisha? They were primetime players last year. Was it because one is a senior now and one is a sophomore and everybody knows? No, it's just that their game is not at the level it needs to be at yet. And it's things that we talk about, but, how do you fix that? Is it mental? Is it getting in the gym? Is it, just D'ing up people? We're not saying that their shots are not falling. That's not what we're saying. We're saying that they're not intense and we don't have that desire and that burn. So I guess sit on the bench a little bit longer and play less minutes and see if that changes you.